Hello there and welcome back to RoadCraft. Yes, we're back on RoadCraft once again, going to be continuing our single player playthrough. But first, it is Monday, so hopefully all had yourselves a great weekend this weekend, and I'm glad to see you back here. So I've decided, just some real quick news, I've decided that RoadCraft is going to be our Monday game. So you know how Assassin's Creed Black Flag was our Monday game there for a while. Now RoadCraft is going to be our Monday game. I might still play it over the week, as well. If I get the real hankering for it, I might play it again, do another video on it over the week. But this is officially going to be the Monday game. So yes, I was gonna do Cache Cleaner Simulator, but Cache Cleaner Simulator I like to play it a lot more often than that. So it is one of those things. It was kind of a hard choice, but RoadCraft ended up being the winner. So yeah, let's go ahead and get on into it. Let's go. Alrighty, and here we are back in RoadCraft. Let's turn the sound down just a wee bit. I got to turn it down. Okay, hopefully that's not too bad. Okay. Move my keyboard. There we go, because we use controller on this game because it's a driving game. Alright, so here we are. You're going to notice that I have a little bit more money and a little more gas than we had last time. This is because, if you do not know, I play a multiplayer with DDG, or Drunken Dragon Gaming as he's known. So if you want to check him out and our playthrough there, where we're doing multiplayer, you can check him out down in the description, not in the description, but on my main YouTube page, underneath the friendly content creators section. So if you get the chance, definitely check him out if you're looking for some more RoadCraft and where we've done some more adventures. So I play a thing with him, and the way this game works is when you do multiplayer, you can choose whether to save the map progress or not to your single player, or if you don't want to, you can choose not to. But your money and your gas that you earn in that multiplayer game does save. So we've got a lot of cash from the mission that we were on, and we're up to 4 players now, so that's really cool. Up to 4 players doing that. Oh, looks like it's gonna storm here. So we've got a few things to do here today. Not a whole lot. I would imagine that we're gonna get this mission done today. A few other changes, or another change as well. I now have the pre-order DLC dump truck. Now, it wasn't, again, if you've been here before, you know that it wasn't my choice to have the pre-order dump truck, because I don't really believe in pre-orders, but the friend did buy me this game before, the day before the game came out, and that's how I ended up with the pre-order dump truck. So, yeah, I don't really, I'm just not a fan of pre-orders, but I'm not really going to get into it or anything like that. So, I just, think that you shouldn't give your money to games that aren't complete yet. Unless you can play them. Now, that's a difference between that and early access, but, it's one of those things. But, yeah, we all have our own opinions on it, so. Anyway. So, what are our missions? So, last time we had built these bridges here, so we've got this bridge here, as well as, I think we did this bridge as well, and this bridge, as well as we cleaned up this whole route so that we can use it for later use. Now, one of the side objectives that we need to complete is this one: bring helper to Panama. Panama. So we're going to go ahead and crack that one. So create a route, infrastructure. Let's go ahead and open it. Infrastructure route from the transit point over to Panama. Okay. I'm just going to call it Panama. Now, we are going to use keyboard and mouse for this, because doing the route, whatever, plotting on controller is a freaking nightmare. So we're going to go ahead and, is it this one? Yeah, open that one. Start plotting. Okay. And just zoom right on in here. So this is part of the game for the UI. So basically, if you don't really know what this game is while I'm plotting this route here, and you're thinking, well, maybe it's like SnowRunner or whatever, it's like, no, it is not like SnowRunner. It is not SnowRunner 2 or anything like that. Don't go into buying this game expecting it to be SnowRunner 2. This is not that. This game is its own kind of game. Now, it does run on the SnowRunner engine, and yes, it is made by the same devs that made MudRunner and SnowRunner. It is running on the SnowRunner engine, but a different version of it. Basically, what they've done for this particular game is they tore down the engine completely and rebuilt it back up so that it could handle terrain deformation. Because in the SnowRunner engine, apparently that engine, the reason you can't like rebuild roads and stuff like that like you can in this game is because the original SnowRunner engine or MudRunner engine, the original SnowRunner engine that SnowRunner's running on right now, does not allow for terrain deformation. Now you may say, well, getting stuck in the mud, that's terrain deformation. It's like, not really. Those are specific spots. If you were to actually look at how maps are built for SnowRunner, and how people build them and stuff, there's tons of videos online you can find about it, but those are actually specific spots marked out in the map creation for mud, and then you can control the mud depth and stuff like that, but it's not terrain deformation per se, because you're not really controlling it like you are in this game, where you're putting down sand and then you're flattening the sand and then you're laying down asphalt and then you're building a road, and then that asphalt, once you roll it, then becomes a solid surface, much like the sand as well here, becomes a solid surface that you can drive on, where it's no longer muddy, as well as this game. Also, when you put sand in the water, it actually displaces the water as well. So that's like a really cool feature. But they had to, according to the devs here, they had to tear down the SnowRunner engine in order to rebuild it, in order to handle what they wanted to do with this game. So this game is supposed to be its own thing. That's what it was intended for. But they will be adding some of the most requested features back in from SnowRunner. Or at least they said they might do it. They're going to be adding, they said something maybe like a hard mode, where you got fuel, or where you got fuel consumption. You got to worry about damage and stuff like that, where it brings some of the challenge back. But the reason that they didn't have it in the first place was because they wanted to make the game a little more arcadey, a little more streamlined, for that particular thing. Now, I immensely enjoyed this game. I immensely enjoyed SnowRunner. And I never compared the two, really. The only time I compare the two, where I was saying, well, hey, this is kind of like the SnowRunner, but it's better or worse in this way, that kind of thing. But I try not to compare it too much, because I know that it's not supposed to be. We'll put that marker right there so they don't try to drive off the end. But I don't try to expect it to be, and I never did, because if you played the demo, you know exactly what you were getting into when you bought this game. So that's the way I view it anyway. Because the demo really did show off the game and what the game was about and how it was going to work and stuff like that. And I immensely enjoyed the demo. So I also love this live map. Like, this is the thing that SnowRunner could use, is to take their map and redo it into an actual a full live map. Because the full live map that this game had, where are we going? Oh, right there. Perfect. The live map that this one has is a lot better. Especially because you can see everything. You can see like the tracks that other players are creating. You see your own vehicles, and in the state they're in full 3D detail, not that little simple shape detail that they got going on. Can we move this point? I want to move this point. I guess I just got to delete it. Okay. Trying to be very careful. I mean, I got 200 points to spare, so. Yeah, you want to try to not get around S-bending as well. But yeah, I know there's a huge controversy over this game in the SnowRunner community and stuff like that, but I'm of the opinion of it's a great game on its own, and it should be treated as such. That's my opinion, and I enjoy the game immensely, and hopefully anybody else playing it is enjoying it immensely as well. So I really do. I really do enjoy this game immensely. It is a heck of a lot of fun, and I've spent many hours in it as well. And I think that's partially because it does the thing that I've always wanted SnowRunner to do, which was the fixing of the map, making your life easier without having to go crazy with mods and stuff like that. Because obviously with the mods, you could do just about anything in SnowRunner. Like, there was a bridge vehicle mod that I used to have in SnowRunner that made my life so much easier getting into different areas and stuff like that. Yeah, pretty freaking crazy. That barrel's not going to stay. Go this way. We're getting a little bit of lag, unfortunately. I am also uploading, so that could be part of it too. But yeah, my CPU is not great anymore. It's definitely she's definitely showing her age. By being laggy and stuff when I try to record. As you guys may well know, that I have a very low end i7, and when I record with games, especially games like this, the game lags immensely because the CPU maxes itself out on usage, which means the CPU's got no more to give. I mean, I've got good enough cooling to where the cooling stays good. We don't, go super crazy with the... What happened to that tree? I thought I was pushing boxes or something, or rocks, or nah, I guess not. But yeah, it just doesn't do so hot anymore like it used to. I mean, you can see the vehicle jigging around like it is, and this is just because my CPU is absolutely maxed out as well. So, and no, it's not graphics related because my graphics card's doing pretty damn good right now. Just some days it'll do really good, and some days it doesn't do so hot. I think we're done with the cleaning as well. I don't think we have very much more to really do to this place. If we go to our map here. Okay, so something I've learned about the rewards and stuff like that. The way this route still needs to be done. We got all the... So if it says all rewards received, you won't receive any more rewards. So much like the warehouse to the harbor base, that one was bringing us our concrete panels, was bringing us our panels there. I don't know where I got the 10, because we did have 0 last time. I must have got them from doing DDG's routes. Yeah, looking so far so good. Yeah, I must have got them from multiplayer. Just I guess the resources also count as saving between multiplayer and other games. So that's pretty good too. Oh, the heck? Oh. I put it towards the dot, okay? Alright, we're good. I don't know what happened to that van. Alright, perfect. Okay, so now we can... Okay, so this route will still has a reward to it. So now we need to do this route. It goes from the transit point to Anabola. Okay, perfect. Yeah, that's what we built the road for. As well. So let's go ahead and start plotting that one as well. Yep. We definitely want them to go like this. Then follow this route down. But yeah, as I was saying though, yeah, it's definitely something I've always wanted to have happen as SnowRunners to make your life easier without having to do crazy mods and stuff like that. So, like I had the bridge builder mod, which allowed me to put bridges down. I mean, it didn't work great sometimes. Sometimes the bridge would send you to space because the bridge wasn't tied to the ground or anything. And then I had another mod, which was basically the basically all-in-one truck mod that I pretty much had. It was a triple axle. It's a triple axle tow truck. When you first get it, it's a triple axle. It doesn't have anything on it. And then you can make it into a tow truck, like a recovery vehicle, and then you can turn it into a towing vehicle or a vehicle for hauling around equipment, a vehicle for making deliveries, a vehicle for hauling the semi truck or the semi trailers and stuff like that. Yeah, it was pretty crazy. And that thing rarely got stuck especially because you could adjust the height of the suspension. You can put giant tires on it. Just all kinds of crazy stuff. So very, very good. But yeah, we're about done with this map. So I do believe we'll be getting this map done today. Let's go ahead and finish plotting this. Yeah, we don't care about roundabouts. We're American. I'm kidding, of course. Just keep turning. Let's edit that point. Oh, I deleted it. Okay, fine. Dispatch vehicles. Alright, these guys shouldn't get in each other's way because they are going different directions. So look at this. Look, say per truck, 100 XP and 380 money. Remaining reward, 300 and 1,520 money. So those will equal out. So per vehicle, it's going to be that. So we'll let that run as well. Do we need to plot any more objectives? I think that was our main. Establish a route, a supply route. Yeah, we're good. Okay, cool. And we'll just wait for him to come by. Maybe we'll put up our truck and give him a little ramp. Yeah, so basically we're just kind of waiting for that, and once that route completes, then they're going to give us a mission to go up there. So I have completed this map before, and I do have a few achievements for laying down a crap ton of sand and stuff, but I'm not going to fix the road yet, because I know that apparently you can soft lock. Well, not really soft lock yourself. I guess technically, yeah, you can. It is kind of soft locking, but whoa, look at all these trucks. Got a purple truck, a blue truck, got a little pickup truck. Oh yeah, look at that. They're turning just perfect. So we're going to get it all in one run here then. I'm glad we widened out that road. Oh, look at that. I own that. I own that truck. I bought it in our last playthrough. We have a blue truck and a purple truck for some reason. Making deliveries. Yeah, not a horn. What's the horn key? There we go. Had to be started. That is a crazy horn. That is, man, that's got to be ear piercing. I'm sorry. We won't be doing that. That is a crazy horn. Yeah, just like, screw the roundabout. Nobody drives around here anyway. Yep. Oh, he smashed into the... Uh-oh. They're going to fail the route, aren't they? Oh, no, okay. They're not going to fail the route. Good. Why can't they just drive up in there? What's going on? I don't know why he's backing up.
Oh, geez. Not bad at all. I might need to raise my standards so I don't get impressed so easily every time. Next on our agenda is the gas power plant and the steel pipes facility.
Alright, gas power plant and the steel pipes facility. So, gas power plant, we need to reach that location. Okay. Oh, so yeah, that dump truck, let's go grab it, because we're going to be needing it over there anyway. As you can see, my other dump truck is actually completely gone. Oh, we need to, hold on. Need to go over here. Let's go ahead and go into our base. So yeah, so like I say, I have this one. I bought this one. Because the other one was too damn expensive, okay? Yeah, so now I've got two different scouts. One with a bunch of supplies on it. This one's actually got bigger tires, I think. Yeah, this one's got bigger mud tires on it, and its suspension is suspension's about the same. Yeah, it's got some better looking tires on it. Okay. So now we're gonna pull out the big boy. So you know that all of that all of that sand we were dumping last episode, it would have been so much easier with this thing. So this thing is really cool. It's got a few different cool features to it. So this is the 30T. I do believe this is going to be added to the game later on because it does say DLC on it. So I'm hoping. Oh my gosh, dude. The jigging. Oh, come on, graphics. There we go. This thing's massive. So yeah, a couple of cool different features. I'll show you some of the features in a little bit. But actually, let's go to we have to get out of this area, I think. Actually, do we? Do we have to get out of this area to see it? Overlay. Okay, so yeah, you see this? They see this yellow circle around us? This is the circle for sand. So if this truck is full, you can actually pull into smaller. You can pull the sand out of this vehicle into smaller dump trucks, as well. So if this one is full, you'd almost chain them if you had enough money. That'd be pretty crazy, but I'd imagine it's definitely not infinite. But as you can see, I've got a little circle around me, so that's one of the major cool features. Is it's almost like a mobile sand pit. And now, like I say, it's not infinite. It does. I'm sure it does run out. I haven't actually tried it because this thing on its own makes an amazing dump truck. This thing is pretty damn beastly. I don't know why it's jigging so much. It's probably my CPU, I bet. I think that's what my CPU has been being caused by that. We might go jump on. Yeah, I wonder, did they add this to Boosteroid? It's like they may have added this to Boosteroid. I'm not sure. I hope they did, because this is a great game. And a game like this, being able to play this game on, say, like your little tablet or something, or on your TV if you got like a controller, and it's connected to the internet, that'd be pretty cool. Not having to have an amazing computer. Yeah, the interior of this thing is pretty freaking crazy. Are we gonna try not to interrupt their route here? I should be able to fit over this bridge, I hope. Yeah, I'm not too wide. We're good. But yeah, we do have a road we gotta fix. But I'm gonna use this. This thing never gets stuck. Although it is very easy to high center this dump truck, I will say that. It is very easy to high center it. And look at all the graphics. I don't know why it's not loading in correctly. The shaders didn't compile like they usually do at the beginning. So I'm wondering if that's what's causing it. Maybe I gotta restart the game. That's very possible. But, yeah, I don't know. Let's see here. Yep, as soon as I stop recording, as soon as I stopped recording there, everything smoothed back out again. Jeez, easy on the brakes there. But yeah, this is the road we gotta fix up here. We probably... Which way do we want to go? Is this a good way to go? I think this is not a good way to go. I want to go the other way, the other road. Alright, turning around. Plus I can spin on the spot, which is really nice. But yeah, once we get to dump something, I'll show you some of the other cool features about this. But also, one of the really good features about this vehicle is it holds a crap load of sand. I mean, you're talking probably three full dump trucks, 3 regular dump trucks probably full of sand. It does take a minute to actually fill this thing up, unlike the other ones. Yeah, look at this. I can just crush all these leaves. I don't even have to have the bulldozer. I do have to have the bulldozer to push the rocks, though. This thing will just... This thing's a It's basically a dump truck on a tank frame. So we just climb over everything. Now I do believe we have rubber tracks. The way the tracks act, they act a bit rubbery, so yeah, not metal tracks that would tear up the road. Yeah, this thing is a beast. How do you push some of the rocks out of the road a little bit?
That mill has seen better days, hasn't it? You could say that about most things around here.
Area revealed. Oh, nice. So it just reveals the area. Cool. So we got our steel pipes facility, which we need to bring metal to produce some steel pipes, as well as we need to clear this area, apparently. I wonder if we can do that with our dump truck. Can we just clear this area? Do we need a loader? These things might be too small for me to push out of the way. Kind of clear the route slightly. So yeah, what we got to do is we got to bring metal to this to the steel pipe facility here, and then we use that metal to recycle back into proper full-sized repair or full-sized pipes. There we go. Got it out eventually. Wait, do I wanna go back? Yeah, there's no way out over here, so I mean, we could just go off road. I mean, I don't have to follow the road. Uh-oh. Maybe I do have to follow the road. No, we're good. Like I said, this thing is a little easy to high center, unfortunately. So you gotta kind of be careful about the high center, because it does. Well, we're dumping out some sand, unfortunately. That's okay. We'll refill with sand later. Yeah. I love the tracked vehicles, and I think I'm going to love all of them. Tracked vehicles are going to be reigning supreme in this game. Definitely. I do love this dump truck. As well as, another thing too, so DEG made a song for this game, using AI, of course, using AI tools and whatnot, and he'll be playing it on there. I would play it for you now, but unfortunately that is for the multiplayer. It's not a specific, it's a song specific for this game, but specifically for multiplayer and the people who are playing it, so I'm not going to get ahead of him on that one. But he did send me I did have him send me a version that was the first version that we put together. It was pretty good. Or that he put together. Alright, what do we got at the power plant here? Ooh.
If we can get the gas power plant running again, we can get juice to the whole region. Plot a route from our ball to the plant, and our maintenance crew will do the rest.
Okay, so plot a route. I keep forgetting that M is not tab in this game. Alright, so from Anabola to the steel plant. This road is actually pretty solid, so Anabola to the steel plant. Objectives. Okay, infrastructure. Rewards remaining from the transit point to Anabola. So there's still a little bit of money in that. Plot route. Here we go. Start plotting. From Anabola to the steel. Okay, so from there up to over here. Looks like we'll have to go in this way. Yeah, nothing looks terrible or anything like that. So we should be good. If we have some trouble, we'll dump some sand and flatten it out. But I'd rather not have to bring the loader up here. Can we just... Yeah. Let's do this. A lot of route plotting. They're kind of teaching you about route plotting and whatnot. So, yeah, all this was all asphalted. So we do not have to worry about that. It was all pretty solid. Or was it all sand? Actually, I don't remember. And I could see my tracks, so I guess it was sand. It was pretty freaking solid sand. Or maybe it was asphalt. Like I said, I don't know. I didn't look. I didn't look at the road while I was driving. I was just driving, man. Those rocks might be a problem. Hopefully not, though. Alright, then we want to go up this way. Like I said, it gives you 200 points to work with, so nothing too big. Or nothing too restricting. I imagine really long routes, though, is gonna cause some issue. Or if you're doing like a point like this, if you're doing like as short as you can possibly put it. Okay, we'll just have them follow the road so that there's no issues. Dispatch the vehicles. Okay, let's take a look at that mud hole, see if they'll get stuck in it. I don't think they'll get stuck in it. But I want to see how deep this is. We'll drive over it with our 30-ton dump truck. Okay, if the 30-ton dump truck doesn't dig any trenches, I think we're good. I think we're okay. Okay. But yeah, like I said, I didn't see any other issues. Yeah, it's just a water hole. Go ahead and crush up these plants. Oh wow, they're already here. Okay. Get out of the way! Beep. Don't worry, I'm a tank. I can go wherever I want. Whatever, I go where I want. That's what I'm saying right now with this dump truck. Yeah, they actually did pretty good there. I don't see them getting stuck at all. Perfect. They give you a lot of money.
Looks like we have a problem in the gas power plant. The pipeline seems to have sprung a leak. Or 5. The crew have narrowed it down to the gas distribution substation. It got beaten up pretty good by the storm. How about you take a drive and check it out?
Sure. But what was this other objective that I needed? Okay, so Anabala to the gas power plant. So that route's still good. All rewards received. Okay. This one, no rewards remaining. Yeah, this one's good. So we can cancel this route. All rewards received. Okay, so go ahead and cancel that route as well. Alright, so that one's running. That one's good. That one's good. That one's good. That one's good. So this is the one we're running here. Okay. So then the only thing left... What was the other objective? Open this. Oh. Oh, I just needed to drive over there? What? Game. Why didn't you tell me that's what I needed to do? I didn't know I needed to look at the plant anymore. Kick up some more of them rocks. Hopefully nobody comes up this trail while I'm trying to drive down it. And if they do, well, I'm in a tank. I can go where I want. Yeah, sorry about the jigging. It's just the... It's my CPU that's causing that. Because you can see, like, the rest of the game runs perfectly fine, but for some reason the vehicle's like... I don't know why that's, why that happens like it does, but... the vehicle's doing a little jig while the rest of it's fine. But yeah, as soon as I stop recording, the game smooths out incredibly, so it's just like, yep, it's the CPU. Because the CPU is the only thing that goes, the percentage goes way up when I am recording, so that's just how it goes. Alright, we'll go ahead and cross here. Looks like we got a nice little road up here to the steel power plant, or to the pipe power plant. It isn't too bad. Oh, it's a little deep right there, but nothing too bad so far. I do know there's a road that we need to actually repair, or it wants us to build. So that's why I got the dump truck over here. It looks like we need to go around. I thought we were done with this. That's why I left. Oops, sorry about your cone. You can see all these are flashing blue because they want us to bring them over. There's actually a couple of full-size pipes in here too. Might be able to use. Oh, can I fit here? Yeah. Okay, good. Yeah, definitely rubber tracks. The way they reflect like that. Okay. What do we need now, boss?
Looks like the steel pipes facility needs major repairs. And by major, I mean more than you and I can handle in a few minutes. Set up a route from Embala to the steel pipes facility. Our people will take care of the rest.
Okay. So yeah, no, they still haven't, yeah, restore the steel pipes facility. Okay, so from Embala to the steel pipes facility. Yeah, it wants us to repair this road, I bet. Well, at the very least, I'm going to fill it in with sand. Because I know that they aren't going to be able to make it. And then if they want me to finish the road off, I'll do that. There's a little bit of crap here. Yeah, they want us to go to where that yellow gate is right there. Alright, looks like we'll have to open a gate. Pardon me. Bam. Let's open this gate a little further. There we go. Perfect. Oh, looks like we got a bunch of crapper in the way as well. Yeah, surely we could push some of that, right? If they had a bulldozer blade on the front of this, you wouldn't be able to. You wouldn't need any other vehicle in the game. This thing would basically do it's all in one vehicle type of deal. But yeah, like I said, I do think they have plans to add this to the DLC eventually, or add this to the game eventually, so that other people will be able to have it. But this thing's a beast. I hope they don't nerf it as well, because it is good. It's worth having. It's worth the $65,000 that it cost, which is, for something like this, very low price. For something like this, I would expect like 250 to 500K for a dump truck like this. Like on that'd be like the low end, 250. Yeah, this is the road we want to repair right here. And since we're in an area of the quarry, we can just fill our sand. But yeah, I will show you just how much sand this thing can dump and how crazy the area is, or how crazy it is to dump with. Yeah, we'll have to bring our bulldozer over here to kind of flatten it, but oh, look how deep this is. It's so deep. It's so deep. Oh, that's even deeper. Oh, goodness. Alright, and I think it ends right about there. Okay. Oh, a little too far. So yeah. I'm not dumping it very straight, but it's good. Yeah, I mean, look how much sand I just poured. And I made it zigzag at the end. Like, that's a lot of sand comparatively. Oh yeah, so let me show you the other little thing here. Once I get refilled with sand, I can have this positioned in any direction. It doesn't matter. I can pour sand like this. You'll spin me right around, baby, right around. And you can just go round and round and round. I love it. And if you put the vehicle backwards, all the controls are backwards by that. So this is backwards right here. So if I go forward, and if I go in reverse, and if I turn right, if I face the correct way the vehicle's going, if I turn right, oh, it actually does. It does reverse the thing, but it doesn't reverse the drive though. Let's go ahead and turn it around. So yeah, that is the really cool thing about this dump truck. So I'm loving it. And yeah, like I said, the amount of sand. Look how long it takes to fill this, by the way. That's how long it takes to fill this damn thing. Fill in that spot. And the controls are very responsive as well on the dumping of the sand. Very responsive. So yeah, we can just dump sand and flatten this out really easily. Yeah, we don't want to go too far on the road. Yeah, there's a reason I'm doing the steel pipe facility, by the way. Is because we're going to need it to make the other repairs that it said the substation. There's a little bit of funkiness going on with the depth here of the mud. The game is not happy with it. I love that the sand as well, it does have weight to it, depending on which way I've got this thing placed. They did a really good job with the weight distribution on it, on the vehicles. Got stuck there. Need a little bit more on that end here. There we go. Now we just got to get the loader over here so we can flatten it. Which is going to take me a minute because I got to drive over here. Yeah, we'll probably clean up this road on our way here as well. So what we can do is we can go over to our vehicles. Let's go over to our loader. Enter the vehicle. We're going to go ahead and hit the recovery on this. Mountain base, because that'll be the closest spot we can grab. Sorry, I can't stand having it up in the air like that. I did request though. I did request from the developers to, well, I'd say requested. I mean, like I went on to the forum and said, hey, this should be a thing, and we'll see what happens. But I doubt. Like, I'm too small of a YouTuber for them to listen to me. But you know, maybe. I mean, we got the, we might have had a hand in changing the, getting rid of the filter for the, for the company names. Because man, when I started that little forum there, it kind of blew up a little bit. I think a lot of people were frustrated with that filter. So, a lot of people were voicing their opinions on it and whatnot. And then we get our next update, and they removed the filter, so... Like I say, I'm not going to say I had we had any hand in it. It was probably more. It was more the case of that there was just a lot of requests to get it removed and how crazy it was. And they were just like, okay, well, this word is banned, this word is banned, this word is banned. That seems pretty bad. This loader is kind of slow. Man, the freaking storm, though, did a huge number on this. Definitely. Yeah, we probably won't have any super fast motions on the rest of this video, unfortunately, like we have in the past couple of videos. Reason being, there's not a whole lot to do on this map left. I mean, we might get started on the next map, of course. As well, and then have some what do you call them? Some time-lapse stuff on there, on that map. But definitely, this map is pretty much done as far as that goes. Well, I mean, we might have a time-lapse on it because we'll have to collect the metal and stuff to make pipes. I don't know how many pipes we need to make, but that and we got to deliver them and stuff. I might cut that out though. I might just straight up cut out the delivery. Nah, you know what? We can do some fast motion. I know people kind of like that, like me doing that. So yeah, I really do like the doing the time lapse stuff. Stupid carts, get out of here. The time lapse stuff is a lot of fun to do. Don't know where these shopping carts came from. There's not a single supermarket anywhere nearby. Like, what the heck, man? Then we got a water barrel. Probably full of rainwater now. Full of rainwater and muck. Just cleaning up the rocks and stuff too on this route specifically. There we go. Oh yeah, let's just we should check our routes as well. Okay, so this one we haven't done yet. This one is done. That one is done. That one is done. This one is done. This one still has money left to get. And this is the one we're getting ready to do in a minute. But I want to kind of fix this this route up so it's a little easier, rather than trying to take the other route, because the other route's kind of very complicated. Oh yeah, this ain't gonna be a mud hole no more. It's gonna be a nice flat sand for the most part. Keep it on the road, lads. Keep it on the road. Now, one thing I have learned as well, when flattening sand, always flatten the same direction each time. Otherwise, you're going to end up, especially if you go to lay asphalt, you're going to end up with these I don't know what to call it actually, because they're not ruts. They're little bumps, like lines. There's like a solid line along where you flattened it, and yeah, if you're trying to flatten multiple directions, the game kind of gets confused with the sand flattening, because the sand flattening kind of it looks at what it's or where it's flattening and the depth of the. It looks at the depth of the sand basically, and looks at the depth of the depths of the land below it and stuff like that too, and tries to flatten out based on that. So then you get these nice smooth edges. I mean, you'll have a little bit of a bump there, but usually not too bad. But if you flatten it all the same direction, you can usually get it pretty freaking flat. And also flattening it multiple times sometimes can help as well, like going over the same spot more than once. And you can use that to kind of spread out. It's almost kind of like real life in that regard, where the more you try to flatten an area like that with sand on it, the more you're going to spread it out. And that's what this game does. And if you spread it too thin, you end up in a situation where you have to pour more because you went a little too crazy on it. And also, you want to try and overlap as well. Overlap your flattening, because it's also going to look at the distance or the height between the left and the right side. So then the game tries to then flatten based on all those principles. As you can see, we've left a little bit of a hump on our right side there, as we went and flattened. So we'll have to go over that again to kind of flatten it out a little bit more. Same with this hump here, and this one as well. Like I said, there's a lot of factors that play into how it flattens the sand and stuff like that. I've done enough sand flattening now to get a good grasp on how the game flattens the sand and how it wants you to work it. That's right, work it, girl, work it. Just how it wants everything to be. So you can kind of use that to kind of help yourself out a little bit. But yeah, like I said, if you flatten multiple directions, you're going to run into issues. Because you never want to stop flattening halfway through. You notice how if you see me flattening sand, you see me flatten all the way from one end to the other. You want to do that. The long strokes. The longer the stroke is for your flattening. I know it sounds wrong, but the longer it is, the more smooth everything's going to be. If you're flattening halfway through, you're going to end up with bumps and lumps. All kinds of crazy stuff. And you can see it kind of pushing the sand out to the side as well. Which is how that works. And this is pretty good here. I'm probably going to want to flatten it just a little bit more. As well, but you can see like it left some ridges. The ridges. That's the word I'm looking for. Freaking ridges, man. I mean, yeah, you're gonna have that in real life too. You're never gonna get it perfectly flat unless you've been working a loader for 50 years. I mean, I've seen some people with some skills, man, in real life, not in the game. In real life, I've seen like you just sit there and go slack jawed because you're just like, how in the hell are they doing that? Now I got good to the point where I could make stuff pretty damn flat, but obviously there's always the rookie mistakes and stuff like that you make that it could be better type of deal. But I've ran loaders, graders, dump trucks, plow trucks, all kinds of stuff, brooms, rollers, the milling machine. Got to touch that once, I should say. Yeah, I don't know why I turned around there. I got distracted. Yeah, once, because when it comes to machines like the milling machine and the asphalt machine and stuff like that, they only and the bucket truck, stuff like that. They only wanted very specific people running that type of stuff. People that were certified, actually had experience in running it, because when you're doing milling and when you're running the asphalt machine, laying the asphalt layer, you actually have to know what you're doing to do that. It's not a skill that you can really get by just doing. You kind of have to know how everything works, because you're laying real road that people are going to be driving on at the lowest pace, like 50 mile an hour all the way up to 70, 80, 90 miles an hour. And that stuff has to be smooth, because if it's full of bumps and all kinds of other stuff, you can end up causing accidents, because people will lose control of their cars. I mean, yeah, that's the people's fault for driving like idiots, but it's a whole nother story. But yeah, you have to be really good at it. Now, running the roller is actually pretty damn easy, because all you got to do is just go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and just keep rolling it until no more asphalt kind of creeps up on the edges of the. You'll see it when you're rolling it. You'll see the asphalt kind of perk up on the edges of the roller. Perk up. I don't know how to explain it. It leaves little ridges. Yeah, ridges. It leaves little ridges like that. And you definitely want to make sure that when you're rolling it, you keep rolling it until those ridges are completely gone. Until when you roll over an area, it doesn't do that no more, and then it's sufficiently packed. Now, when doing asphalt, you're going to have there's a difference between like a roller that rolls dirt and stuff like that just flattens out an area for dirt, and a roller that does asphalt. The asphalt rollers will actually have a diesel tank built onto them with little sprayers for the wheels. And what it is to spray the wheels, and what that does is it keeps the asphalt off of the wheels. It keeps it from sticking to the wheels, as well as it's got scrapers and everything to keep the wheel nice and clean, so that you're not rolling a bunch of crap into the asphalt as you're rolling it. Especially if you get slightly off the asphalt there. But yeah, and it helps keeps everything nice and flat and clean and beautiful. And as well as you're going to notice the asphalt rollers, they'll have this noise coming from, kind of this low rumbly noise coming from those rollers, is because the roller's got a packing mode, and it goes brrr. It literally goes brrr. Rollers go brrr. The asphalt ones especially. Some of the sand ones do as well, because it helps pack the sand, but the sand, the dirt, whatever you're trying to roll with that. But the asphalt ones are just sitting there vibrating as they're going along. It's pretty crazy, because you're standing there, raking out the asphalt, and then the roller comes in and starts rolling, and you just feel the vibration in the ground. It's pretty nuts. As well. So anyway, I say we got this pretty well flattened. I am leaving a little ridge, but I'm not going to worry about it. This is pretty damn flat. Sorry, you know, I worked for DOT, you know. Working for DOT, we did things. Then if you don't want to know what a bucket truck is, it's basically the truck with the bucket that the person stands in for working on signs and whatnot. But yeah, you had to be certified to run that. Okay, start plotting. So from there to over here, now that we've got that all cleared out, we might have to sand this as well if they get stuck in this area. Let's delete this point. Let's have them do this. There we go. So yeah, it's just right around, right up through there. Oh. Oh. I didn't realize that, I thought this was the route that did that. Whoopsie. Oh well. Hopefully they will make sure they go right through the middle between those 2 points. Hopefully they can fit through that. Dispatch vehicles. See how this truck navigates, because I know this is all mud right here. They might just immediately get stuck. Yeah, look at them. They're like, bird. They're fine though. They're doing it. This one's still in operation. This one still has 350. Or, sorry, it still has 1,300 left to grab. Why isn't it going, though? Interesting. Oh, let me get out of the way. Okay, let's see how they get on with this. Look at that, using our beautiful area. We just got flattened. I know they want a road built there, I just don't know when exactly that's going to happen. Oh yeah, no big deal. Look at that thing. No big deal. It's like, my only question is how are they going to handle getting through this area? How are they going to get on up that hill? Oh, he's making it. Oh, he did hit the thing. Oh, there's a barrel up there. Oh, he made it. Very good. Very nice. What do you got for me, boss? Oh, we can now put metal in here to produce pipes. Oh, sweet. Oh, wait. We probably still need to restore power, don't we? This one is not working for some reason. Like it's got, oh, it's halted. No, it's still working. Okay. So they are still traveling. I thought they canceled it entirely. I was like, oh, do we need to fix that pipeline before we do anything else? Okay, so all roads received except for this one. Okay. Now let's go ahead and hop in our tank. Now let's go take a look. Didn't mean to fill her up with sand. I'll show you this displaces water as well. It's actually pretty cool. It's just like, oh no, I need to turn around. Nope. Look at that. See how it displaces the water? Look at that. That's so cool. Alrighty. Alrighty, let's get going here. Let's climb over our little hill. Oh, we're not tracking an objective right now. Objectives. Open, track. Reach that location. Alright, let's go. Like I say though, you do got to be careful about driving over things that can high center in between the tracks. The tank can get easily high centered. Like there, see? We're a little bit high centered. It's like, I love how I said it and then it happened. Like immediately. That's awesome. Come on. Get up there. Also, the tracks are beautiful on how they interact with the environment. They did a really good job. The tracks actually interact with rocks and stuff. Like we run over this little rock right here, you can see. Well, it doesn't work perfectly, but it did kind of work. That's right, make me a liar game. It's fine. I don't need to be truthful. Okay. Alright, nobody coming that way. So there's our little pipe, broken pipe up there. So we got to bring essentially we got to bring a pipe up here in order to make it work. Now there is a truck that we're going to buy here in a minute that we're going to need for this particular job. It's like screw roads, I go where I want. Just beeline. I can't really beeline it here, but you just straight up beeline it almost. Freaking rock. Get out of here. Yeah, here's the broken section. Got it. These will also appear on the map too, so. And then it wants us to go up that way. Alright. Yeah, see, it does interact with the environment. Maybe it doesn't interact with loose objects as well. Just imagine being in here, driving this thing. Oh, we got some flashies going on. It's like, I imagine it wasn't very comfortable to ride inside of an actual tank. I imagine it was very, very uncomfortable, and that's why they wore their helmets. Oh, there's the other broken section. Yeah, like I said, you can see these on the map too. You can see the little red marker. Oh, sorry, tree. Thought I was turning, but I guess not. Alright. Repair the piping section.
That storm really did a number on the gas power plant. Let's find the breaches and patch them with the new pipe segments. Yep. You get to be a plumber now, too.
Whee! I've always wanted to be a plumber. Not really. Okay, we're gonna recover this. Because we need to go back to the garage anyway. Wait, I guess we can finish. We can finish driving this little route so we can see it on the map there. But yeah, we gotta go buy a truck, put in, grab a couple pipe segments, and come up here and replace them. Which there was a couple of perfectly good pipe segments at the actual piping facilities, so I might use them. Oh yes, cooling towers! Heck yeah. I'm a big fan of nuclear power plants, because the structure is just so cool to me. As well, so. And I love to replicate them in building games. I'm surprised I'm able to fit underneath these. Just, oh, come on. You can do it. Almost there. Why did it go up? There we go. I made it. I might have crushed the top in a little bit, but I made it. Yeah, so there we go. We revealed that. So yeah, you see them on the map here too, so you can see the little broken red sections. Right there and right there. Okay. So now, like I said, we're gonna go ahead and recover this. Back over to the mountain base, because that's the closest spot. And we're gonna go in here, and we gotta buy a new truck. So this truck is immensely handy. If I can find it. Completing objectives. Not high enough level for any of these. There's a big old dump truck too. Can I buy it? Oh, it's the cargo truck like this, but it has a crane on it. Aha, there you are. Cargo truck with crane. Yep. Immensely handy. Right, and then deploy. Like customization. What can I do to? Oh, I can change the logos and stuff. Deploy. So yeah, very, very useful, this truck, because we can put the two pipes in the back of our truck and then just swap them out. Very, very useful. Alright, so here we are up at the pipe facility. See, there's the brand new pipe. Oh, that pipe is completely broken. I thought it was a new pipe because it looked new. How about this one? Is this one any good? Oh, that one's got a hole in it too. Well, looks like we got to bring in metal to produce us some pipes here. I'm thinking we can grab. We could probably grab this right here. That'll definitely help. Wait, is this flashing blue? It is not flashing blue. Some of this is not flashing blue like we're supposed to. Come on. This stuff was flashing blue over here. So anything that flashes blue basically tells us we can use that. to recycle. Yeah, see all of this. Unfortunately, I think we can only fit the 2, or 3, I mean, sorry. We can only fit the 3, but we can take these old pipe sections here. Oh, there we go. Gonna rotate on around and get these loaded up. Berg. Oh, down, down, down. And over. Perfect. Yeah, we can basically turn these into pipes. Take these old pipes, recycle them, break them down into basic metal, have it redo our pipe work here. There we go. We'll grab this other good looking one. And it won't give me this other one here. For some reason. Oh, we might be able to do 4. Come here. That was doing its route. I canceled the other ones because the other ones were done. We weren't getting any more rewards for those. Ah! No! Bring it back. these pipes are torn to bits, man. I guess I can only do 3. I was like, maybe I could do 4, but nope. There we go. Now can we... There's a crane mode, and can we... Strap cargo. Yes. Okay. And then can we restore crane? Full crane. There we go. Perfect. Let's hope nobody's over here. Yeah, this freaking green barrel right here. Keep running him over. Keep running it over. See, that flashes blue too. We can use that. Yeah, we just bring it over here to our pipes facility, which I believe it is this one. Strap cargo. There we go. Okay, so that was enough to make some piping. Okay, looks like we got to grab a whole bunch of metal, so we're going to grab all that and get it all dropped off over here. There's still plenty of metal that's just hanging about, so I'm sure we can make some stuff work.
Johnny's been driving since well before dawn. He's trying to get there before he loses all his songs. He's been looking for something he ain't never gonna find. Just a small bit of heaven, a little peace of mind. But something was blazing on the side of the road. It took his breath, but it might just take his soul. Oh yeah. She was a hitchhiker on the bright side. She had a name that left him blind. She was a supernova on the corner playing a game. If he ain't careful now, he'll be lost in the lane. Now he ain't gone back there just like he did before. He's looking for traces, he's hoping to settle the score. He's asking around from the stars to the outer rims. It's nothing but ghosts, well the memory starts to dim. But he can't help think it was all just a dream. Then he finds a picture in the pocket of his jeans. She was a hitchhiker on the bright side. She had a name that left him blind. She was a supernova on the corner playing a game. If he ain't careful now, he'll be lost in the lane. Someone caught his eye just down the other side of the lane. She was a hitchhiker on the bright side. She had a name that left him blind. She was a supernova on the corner playing a game. If he ain't careful now, he'll be. If he ain't careful now, he'll be lost in the lane. He'll be lost in the lane. Lost in the lane. Lost in the lane.
Got a stone cold feeling that I'm on my own. Got some black-eyed isolation and it's right down to the bone. Let's hit that bright light boulevard. I'm on my way back home. I'm on my way back home. I'm on my way back home. I've been driving like a cowboy, got no place to call my own. Been running out of patience like I'm dragging round a stone. Let's hit that bright light boulevard. I'm on my way back home. I'm on my way back home. Got a stone cold feeling that I'm on my own. Got some black-eyed isolation and it's right down to my bone. Let's hit that bright light boulevard. I'm on my way back home. Let's hit that bright light boulevard. I'm on my way back home. Let's hit that bright light boulevard. I'm on my way back home.
Alright, that didn't take too long. I just wanted to create a bunch of pipes. Or had the ability to create a bunch of pipes and stuff like that. I tell you, that van was actually kind of irritating me a little bit. I was like, I'm getting this van up here, man. And you nobody gonna stop me. Was that even English? Nope. Absolutely not. I know I need to be close. That's probably good. Yeah, I was not letting that van stop me. I was getting that van. Apparently that van is like really freaking heavy. So it's just like, holy crap, dude. Alright. So yeah, we just gotta replace the broken sections of pipe here. Now normally you'd go up there and unbolt it, but we're just gonna yank it out. Gutenberg. There we go. Not gonna decouple it or anything, we're just gonna yank her out. Back. Yank. Up down a little bit. There we go. Okay, now then, the only thing I hate is you have to take it out of crane mode in order to unstrap the cargo, which is really freaking annoying. Yeah, you can't unstrap cargo while you're in crane mode, with the alternate anyway. That's just like, why? You know what I mean? Now if I pull this out nicely, yeah, it's like the other one should just flop right into place. A little bit far from that. Should be able to just... By the way. There's one section of pipe. Okay. I'll just go ahead and strap cargo. Fold crane. Nope. Fold crane. There we go. And then we just got to turn around here. Oh, we're up against a little beam. Well, that beam will help us turn around. Well, it was going to help us turn around. Now we're high centered. Oh, no, we're good. Okay. Alrighty. But yeah, that'll be your first time lapse. First time lapse section is me with messing around with that freaking van. Freaking hilarious. I was, it's just like you could recover or you could just leave the van behind. It's like I was having too much fun with it. It was a challenge. I saw that van, I went, oh, we have to put that van on here and then have to tow it. And man, did it not want to tow that whatsoever, man. It was not good. Oh, uh-oh. This might be a problem. Nah, it's not too bad. I thought it was going to be like steep side to side. Like, well, crap. I should have went back the way I came because I think you have to go all the way down to come all the way back up. I could try and cross the terrain, but I know there's a big landslide right there, and it's just like, yeah, it's not going to happen. So we'll just go down and then go back up. I guess if I went the way I came, then I had to come all the way around the other way, but... Oh, why? Why with the planks? Why with the giant concrete planks? That doesn't fix roads. It makes them worse. Yeah, there's the section we need to replace right up there. little tippy. Yeah, because I can't believe I tipped over at the last hill. But I kind of saw it coming. I was just like, yeah, I'm going to tip over here. It's like, there ain't no way around it. I hope my crane can reach up that high. I'm going to have to get right, like... What I think I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to go on the opposite side of it. Yeah. Go on the opposite side. Right. A little further. Stop. There we go. Oh, I forgot to unstrap the cargo. Now I gotta pick up my anchors, then I can unstrap cargo, and then I can put the anchors down, which never made it. No, it doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any friggin' sense to me. Need to go above it. Yeah, we can reach this. We'll be good. It's gonna be a little bit challenge. I don't know how I'm gonna yank it. Do I yank it down? There we are. Hooray! Now come back here. Oh, no, 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 no. I thought it was a death perception. Did not help me there. There we are. I have to yank this all the way out here. Oh, I'm gonna have to fix that one. Yay! Oh, the cable layer! I love the music. Going hard for the cable layer.
Now, all we need to do is reconnect the town to the power grid. And while you're at it, here's a couple of things you can do to make life easier. This isn't essential, but if you want smooth sailing for the steel pipes to Umbala, a new road will help. If you can build the road, then you can send a convoy from the steel mill to Umbala. And another thing, the pipes south of the pumping station are damaged. If you can find the breach, patch it up. Then your sailing will be even smoother.
Okay, so we no longer have to produce pipes for ourselves, although we've already produced a bunch of pipes. Okay. Strap cargo. Full crane. Alright, so we're going to take this back to the thing. Before we do that, though, it does want us to fix this road. So this road's already ready for... I'd imagine this is already ready for this guy here. So we got to drive our little paver over there. I might have gotten the paver stuck. The paver does not have very much clearance. But it is gonna it's gonna take a minute to drive over there. So we're gonna fix the road first. We're gonna do the side objectives, and then we'll do the main electricity objective as well. So let's go, little paver. Meep. The little paver that could through the mud. I love it. Look at the freaking controls on this thing, man. It's so crazy. And we got our RPMs, we got our oil pressure, and get a few other voltage gauges and pressure gauges, probably. I don't know. There's all kinds of crazy stuff. This thing is like, where's the speed gauge? It's like, what speed gauge? What speed do you need to know? How fast? Do you need to know how fast you're going? Ever? And this thing is in travel mode right now. This thing, there's no seatbelts either. Not that you really need them, but yeah. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set the. I'm gonna get this over there, and then we're gonna bring the roller. I'm just gonna set the AI to do it because I know as soon as I do it, and then that objective gets complete, I'm gonna have to redo it anyway. But I think it's ready for asphalt since I already got the sand in place. Yeah, you can see it's a different color. I think it starts out yellow and then it goes orange for the paving machine. But we got to get the things into the marker first. So slow. It's all rusty. It's all rusty thing. Okay, and then we're going to. I forgot how to do this. Select route. Okay, it's doing it. Alright, cool. Right, now we just gotta get the roller over there. Beep. Yeah, tiny little horn. And let's see, again, no seat belts. The seat is very uncomfortable. In a big metal box. Now, are we going to get stuck? Probably we're going to get stuck in this mud, because I don't imagine that, yeah. Like, I don't imagine the roller is going to be able to, uh-oh. Can we back out of it? Nope. Well, okay. Alrighty then. This is the closest truck, so... Oh yeah, they're hydraulic. The engine... I was like, wait a minute, why do I need the engine for the ramps? It's like, oh, the ramps are hydraulic, of course. I don't know why I even tried. I was just like, as soon as I drove into it, I was just like, yep, we're getting stuck. This may not be able to push it out. Holy crap, this is deep. Come on, roller. Nope. Dude, I am stuck in this. Holy crap. People laughing at me. Like, haha, you got your roller stuck. And I'm just like, that's no fun. It's no fun. Alright, that's all paved. Okay, dump truck time. Where the hell is our dump truck, by the way? Oh, it's over here, isn't it? Alright, dump truck to the rescue. This thing never gets stuck. Unless it gets high-centered, then it gets stuck pretty easily. As long as you don't get high-centered, as long as you don't drive a roller in the mud, you'll never get stuck. Oh, man. I love it. There we go. Had to have that straight. Really wish you could level out the edges of the and it's raining too, so that means that asphalt's going to be full of water. Ugh. It's gonna cool off before we even get there. It's not gonna be any good. Gonna tear it up, try again. Jeez, this thing is like it's freaking nippy. Yeah. No problemo. Alright. Yeah, did you hear the V-belts on this thing squealing? Hear that? It sounds like the V-belts are a little loose. Let's get our roller up on here. You can drop that back in, get them ramps on the ground. Not quite square. Try again. It's slipping and sliding on there. We'll just call that. We'll just have to call that good. Yeah, you can't freaking, it doesn't matter how straight you get it. Let's see if we... Yeah. Just be a little careful. But yeah, apparently you can't strap cargo down. I've never managed to be able to make it happen. I've gotten my equipment perfectly square on this truck, and it goes, cannot strap cargo. It's just like, okay, well, fine. I know that it's not perfectly square at the moment, but like I said, I've gotten them perfectly square on there, and it's just like, nope, can't strap cargo, and I was like, well, what's the freaking point then? I've tried forward, backwards, perfectly center between the front, between the back of the cab and the ramps. I've tried all the way to the front, all the way to the back. The game refuses to strap them. I don't know if maybe it's a bug with this particular one. Maybe you gotta have the, oops, no, this. There we go. I don't know what belt is squealing, but I can hear it. I think it's this blue truck, though. Excuse me. Oh, the AI did a lovely job. Look at that. Didn't even get it straight. And we want that one. Okay, and off she goes. We'll just get out of the way. Okay. Yep, and she's rolling. I'll make it wider once the AI gets done. But the thing is I have to wait for the mission to complete, otherwise it destroys all the work I did. We've seen that happen before, so... Yeah, I mean, look at this, look. Look, what the heck, dude? That skinny little road on all that I laid out. Like, freaking heck, man. I love that you can put a road anywhere, though. I really love that. Okay, so now we're gonna pave the rest of this, of course. Yeah, I'm gonna make it one thing wider on each side, pretty much. Okay, straight. Yeah, I've been putting them in low gear for this, for the paver, because the paver is like a it's like a forklift. because of how easy it can steer. It's pretty crazy. Not exactly centered on there. That's okay though. So let's go. Getting your paved. Yeah, we on the multiplayer we built a road right through the middle of a freaking the middle of a freaking hole, man. It was so good. Oh, that didn't couldn't get the dirt over that properly, I guess. Oh yeah, perfectly straight. I do so good. Look at that beautiful road. That is the straightest road anyone has ever seen ever. And I don't want to hear I don't want to hear anything else from any. I don't want to hear how unstraight that is, because that is the straightest road in the history of roads. I've actually seen that on highways and stuff, where they just laid a new patch, and apparently the person driving the paver definitely was not doing their best that day. Oh. Come on. Come on. Yeah, if you ever get stuck like that, just kind of... But you gotta smash it really fast, though. Otherwise, you'll have gaps. Unless you don't care about gaps, of course. Oh, we're spilling a little bit of asphalt, but I have seen that on highways. Oh, I got a freaking boulder, that's what it is. A freaking boulder trapped right here. That's okay. Yeah, every time I try to turn right, the boulder, like, stops me from turning right. We'll just carry that little boulder around. It's my new pet, and I found him on the side of the road while I was building the road. Oh, yeah, let's see like that. Come on, we're almost done. We're almost there. There we go. But yeah, if I was to do all of this and then go to complete the mission, you know what would happen? Oh, that rock is smoking. Is the mission would complete, and then what the mission wanted is the only part of the road that would actually stay. It would... Oh, what? Oh, get out of here. Yeah, it does kind of suck that the game decides, nope, all that work you did, nope, we're going to destroy it. So, you gotta be a little careful. But yeah, we'll just roll this out. Looks like I'll have to make another pass. And I don't care that it's all wavy. Yeah, it never does the edges for some reason. I don't understand that. I still think it'd be really cool though, like the vehicles that you buy brand new, like after a certain amount of like driving hours that you put into it, the vehicle starts to rust and starts to like get scratches on it. And oh, what the hell? Let's try that again. Why is that spot not wanting to? well. That'll be a pothole. I got potholes on my road already, and I haven't even finished building it yet. What does that say about my road building skills? It says nothing. Damn right. Like I said, most beautiful road you ever did see. You ever did saw. The most beautiful road you ever did lay your eyes on. Yeah, you see those lumps that I missed on flattening. That happens from time to time. It's actually pretty hard to lay a decently flat road in this game. It's actually kind of funny. Yeah, because the asphalt, because you can't roll the dirt to flatten it out completely and whatnot, I think if you're able to roll the dirt, that would probably solve the issue as well. Maybe I wasn't using such a crappy paver, that'd probably also solve the issue. A little bit anyway. Yeah, look at that, nice and flat. Okay, so the electricity portion, I believe that's a main mission, so we'll wait to do that after we do the other, like, little side quests, because I want to do it all. I want to do 100%. Okay, perfect. Let's get this off the road a little bit further. There we go. Look at that, beautiful. Okay, so wait a minute, where's the, let me get objectives, side quests. So build a road and send a convoy from the steel mill to Anabola, and then repair the pumping station. Okay, let's open that, track it, infrastructure, start plotting. Okay, so wants us to go from here to where? To Anabola, to the mountain base? What? Just do that. Build a road and send a convoy from the steel mill, which is where I'm at, to Anabola. I guess they want it all the way over here. Okay. That's fine. I was curious where they wanted me exactly to be going. Okay, so they're going to come out of the thing, and they're immediately going to start turning this way. And we'll just have them go down this way. Yep. And then just follow our brand new fresh... I love that you can see how screwed up the road is from up here. I love it. That's so good. You can see all your mistakes. This is just a straight shot. Because we cleaned all this up already. Oops. Delete. Yep, straight shot up the hill. Go slightly left of that. And then as they get in... Wait, where's the garage door? Garage doors... Okay. I don't remember how to turn the map. With the key... No! You bastard. Because I hit Q, it canceled it immediately. Yep. So, oh, what? Oh, wait, okay. I didn't lose my progress. Oh, thank you, Lord. Okay, so I think the garage door is up underneath here, so... Yeah, I don't see... Anyway, so... Yep, let's have them just start turning. Dispatch vehicles. Alrighty. And then... So then the other mission that we needed... Let's track that one. Replace the one single pipe at the pumping station. Where's the pumping station? Station. Open. Oh, it says there's two. Oh, there's two bad pipes. There's the pumping station. Okay, so there's one. Where's the other one? The pumping station to the warehouse. It shows two bad sections, but yeah, it only shows one pipe. Oh, there they go. Oh look! Full semi-truck! Heck yeah, man. Alright, where... Oh, here's our truck. Has two bad pipe pieces on it. Yeah, so we've got ourselves a very long journey ahead of us. I do want to make sure these guys make it, though, before I go too much further. Oh, and then, yeah, we gotta lay the cable from the gas power plant over to the power substation. Or vice versa, I guess. So we still gotta do that, but like I said, yeah, that's a main objective. Yeah, like I said, I want to make sure these people make it, man. Make sure they make it up here. And that'll be pretty much the mission done, right? Okay, so this is the one we're doing from the steel pipes facility to the mountain base. And then... Yep, that's it. Showing they're broken, or showing it's not lighting up that section. Interesting. Perfect. Yep, looks like they're gonna drive right on in. Okay, is that one fully done? No, that one's still got a few. I love how they back up so they can figure out where they're going. And then he disappeared. He wouldn't have made that turn anyway. Alright, perfect. Alright, like I said though, oh, don't go that way. We got a long journey ahead and we gotta grab a pipe and then we gotta go replace that pipe.
Stop this rig when it's running. You can't stop a meteor coming down. You won't stop a bull when it's barreling down on you. Like you can't stop the change that's rushing through. stop a good time when it's talking. You can't stop the cold from taking its toll. You won't stop a train from whistling through the night, like you can't stop a newborn bird from taking flight. I told you once and I'll tell you again, in this old life you need your friends. You ain't driving on no straight line. You gotta follow the bends in the road. Stop the weight of your choices. You can't stop the crumble of your plans. You won't stop the wave that washes all your sins, like you can't stop the quiet drive you hold within. Oh no, you can't stop that dog from his howling. Stop the work that needs to be done. You won't stop the edge that's creeping into view, like you can't stop a 6-foot hole that's dug just for you. Ooh, I told you once and I'll tell you again, in this old life you need your friends. You ain't driving on no straight line. You gotta follow the bend in the road. Oh no, you ain't driving on no straight lines. You gotta follow the bend in the road. Oh no, gotta follow them bends.
Station isn't looking too great. It's not on our list of required fixes, but it could still use some of your magic.
Alrighty. Finally made it. Yep, I'm gonna have to make a note on that. Alrighty. So now we can go ahead and prep our anchors. And then re-pick up our anchors because we forgot to unstrap our cargo. Oh, perfect. Now we can put down our anchors. Come here. Come over here. And then new pipe. It's like how many pipe sections have been patched in this? Camera. I hate that the camera keeps zooming in like that. Stop it. Alrighty. Side mission objective completed.
Good work. If the locals don't appreciate it yet, they soon will.
Yeah. Strap cargo. And then we've got a full crane. Here we are. Why is the camera being all weird? The camera's not wanting to work correctly for some reason. There we go, that fixes it. Okay, just switch into first person and then back into third, and that does fix it. Okay, so then our last objective is the electricity track. Alright, so we gotta go from here all the way to here. But we also gotta look at our thing. I actually don't even know where my freaking truck is, man. Oh, we can just go into it, can't we? Enter vehicle. Got it. Alrighty, I know how to run this thing. I ran this thing during the demo, but this thing looked beastly. Dude, this is a tank. It's a tall. We got tank controls over here, all these switches and wires, and you got a diagram. See, I wish they would still do that on vehicles. Actually have like wiring diagrams for common fixes and stuff. But nope, they don't do that crap no more. Well, I guess the people wouldn't understand it anymore anyway. But yeah, look at this. Look. Yeah, buddy. Yep, tank controls. How's it go forward and back? Oh, okay, it's a gear shifter. Dude, look at that. To tell it what gear it's in, you got the, yeah, nice. Dude. I love it. Let's go. So now we gotta go from, the whatchamacallit, the substation over to the electricity substation over to the power plant. Or the power plant to the substation, or wait, hold on. Make sure I'm doing this right. So from the electric field to the power substation. Okay, so we're going from here to the power substation. Okay. I need to make sure I get this right, because last time I screwed it up. Yeah, let's go, instead of laying pipe, let's go lay some cable. Hell yeah. Okay, so we just need to go from over here. So yeah, I'm wondering how this differs from the demo. Of course we get the rusty version instead of the nice version. Alrighty, let's do it. So is this going to tear up the road if we drive over the road with this? Yeah. Yeah, that's going to tear... Crap. Okay, let's not tear up our road. I'm gonna have to fix that now. Well, I won't ever fix that, but it's alright. I didn't know it would tear up the road too. My bad. Okay, let's lay some cable. We'll lay it next to the road then. Oh crap, we won't be able to lay it next to the road. Can't break the surface to lay cable. Okay. So I'll have to go across the road. Either that or... I'm just making a mess. Yeah, that's how these are meant to be used, right? Just back up, forward, back, forward, back. Yeah, it sucks. We have to cross the road multiple times just to get power down there. We'll stay on the right side. We'll just go across the road here. Down to the pumping station. How are you supposed to see anything? Like seriously, how do you see anything in that? do you stand outside the truck and drive it from there? I mean, freaking heck, man. I love the Trencher though. This is one of the most unique vehicles in all of this game so far. Oh, sorry, tree. But you're in the way of progress, so goodbye. Oh, getting a little bit stuck. Yeah, I think most people would lay it on the road, but it's just like, no, you want to lay it off to the side. Well, especially pipes and stuff. You definitely don't want to, if the pipes aren't real deep, or they're not like pipes that can flex or anything like that, you definitely want to have, especially water lines and stuff. Uh-oh, I'm stuck. Come on, you can do it. I'm gonna burn. You definitely want to have your pipes and stuff off the side of the road because, yeah, vehicles driving over it will pack that dirt down around that pipe and eventually it'll bow it and snap it, break it, whatever. You're getting all kinds of lessons today, huh? It's amazing. Come on. Man, this thing does not have very much power, does it? Like, go! Keeps getting stuck on everything. Just go straight across from here. I have made a big freaking mess with this. It's amazing. Hey! Drifter complete. Supply Annabella with electricity. Nice. As power is restored, the town's lights steadily illuminate. They spread a bright and hopeful glow over the exhausted community. Woo! We can see power turn on in here. Nope. Turning on the lights. Goal complete.
Oh gosh, look at you go. You just brought a whole region back from the brink. I'll pass on the good news. You seem like you're a keeper. Well done.
The storm has passed, leaving only what we built to last. Our shift is coming to an end. We laid the groundwork for others to carry on. I was getting ready to read it as a poem because it started to rhyme there. It's more than just structures, though. It's a bond we've created. Look at the cable there. I love the art style. That's pretty cool. Alright. We're going to continue playing for the moment, but I think we're done with this particular... Yeah. A big old mess on that. That thing is destroyed. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure. Yeah, all rewards have been. All rewards received. No rewards remaining. No side objectives. No other objectives. And it looks like. Actually, what is up here? I want to find out what is up there first. Because there looks like a road. Now I know you can't go this way because that's a that's the thing you come in on. Where's my vehicle? My truck? Where's my pickup truck? Enter vehicle. We're gonna recover to the mountain base, so I don't have to cross the bridge. I think that's the closest. Yeah, let's, we're pretty much at the end of our episode, so we're gonna start the next map next time. Like I said, I do want to play this more this week, so this will probably be more than just a Monday game, but if not, it'll be a Monday game, so. But yeah, I do want to go and take a look at this up here. We got the speed to do it, so. We'll drive in our little pickup truck, pick 'em up truck. And a big old blue Ford. This thing's a beast, I'll tell you. I don't care that it's a Ford. This thing's definitely more beastly than my pickup truck. I got an old '96 Chevy Silverado, so yeah, it's an off-road. It's got the off-road package on it, so. And it's not really a tower, and definitely not a tower. It's gasoline, it's V8. You know. I got some tree branches here. Let's shove those out of the way. Oh yeah, look. It's a mess over here. Oh, the big old boulders. Ram through! All the power. Yeah, I want to see where this road goes. No. Oh dear. Well, there's a big old boat out here. Yeah, the road's gone. Yep, that road is gone. It's gone, dude. I was just curious what was up there. If there was anything. I don't think we have any more roads that go anywhere. You just got the pumping station up there. Yeah, well, there is a road that drives off this way. I guess we could find out what's up there. Let's go ahead and recover back to the mountain base. Like, well, there is a road over here we could go check out real quick. I don't think that goes anywhere, but... Yeah, supposedly, though, these maps are supposed to be pretty big, so... And several miles or several kilometers, you know, in size. So, yeah, what the heck is up here? Is there any collectibles? Can we get collectibles, please? I would really like some collectibles. First, let's go this way. We already seen... Oh. There we go. So it's like, I'm not going nowhere. Let's see what's up here. I really want the Hummer, but yeah, the Hummer's so freaking expensive. I mean, we are at $61,000 again. So maybe. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything up here. Nope, no collectibles. At least nothing that sticks out anyway, as a collectible. Yeah, you should be like collectibles. Yeah, I mean, SnowRunner had the parts for all the trucks, so, you know, that kind of makes sense to me, but... Oh, you know, I bet this road right here just kind of wraps around. Road in quotations. Yeah, it looks like we're kind of trapped in this area. I mean, that kind of makes sense, though. You know, you definitely don't want to go off into the desert. Never be seen again. Yeah, it looks like this road just wraps around. Yeah, this looks familiar. There's the cable layer. Is there any other mysterious roads? Oh yeah, this one. Oh, never mind. It ends. Yeah, there's definitely nothing. There's no roads or anything leading up there, so. Yeah, it's something else I had seen too, over here. Look at this. This little dock. For a second there, when I first seen it, I thought they may have wanted you to build a bridge over here too, across this water, and it's like, that would be insane. That would be really insane. But yeah, we've got all the objectives done and everything else, so let's head back to the hub. Because we can go on to the next mission now. But we'll do that next time, of course. Yeah. Pretty cool, though. Like I said, I am immensely enjoying this game, so we'll be doing all kinds of crazy stuff later on. And we'll take our time with it, you know. We'll do what we want to do. Okay, so we've got actually a choice here. We can either do incommunicado, or we can do sunken, and then they both diverge. Of course, we're going to do both. We're not going to just do one or the other. We're going to do both, and then we're going to then separate off into those other missions and do that as well. And then, of course, we've got the map the rebuild expansion, which is the DLC stuff that we own as well. So we could do that eventually too. But yeah, I think Sunken will be next because that's where we went with our single player, and I would really like to do that. But yeah, that'll be next time. So yep, but unfortunately, like I said, that is going to be it for this episode of this game, RoadCraft, and whatnot. So yeah. Anyway. I do hope you enjoyed. Oh, and before you go, I would like to give a huge shout out and thank you to all of the investors you can see here. Seriously, thank you. You guys are awesome. It is much appreciated. And until next time, I guess it's a goodbye.